The headline first. 192nd death anniversary of Maharaj Gambhir Singh commemorated at his memorial site. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla exhorts all to remember Maharaj Gambhir in spirit to draw lasting inspiration from his courage, unity, unwavering commitment to people of Manipur. MP Bimol calls for people-backed popular government, assures statewide development when government is formed. And Liklam urges President Prime Minister to take stern action against perpetrators disrupting peace in state. Hello, very good evening everyone and welcome to Pm-Istv English News. You with me, Chingshubam Kantukaps Janu. Now let's see the news in details. State Archaeology Department of Art and Culture organized the commemorative function of 192nd death anniversary of Maharaj Gambhir Singh at the memorial site of the late king located at Langthabal. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla and Chief Secretary Dr. Punit Kumar Goyal graced the occasion as the main guests. MLA Karam Shyam, MLA T.H. Bishwajit, MLA T.H. Basant Kumar, MLA K.H. Ibomcha and other top officials of the state government to attend the function. The governor led the people in offering floral tributes to the portrait of Maharaj Gambhir Singh. A guard of honor, gun salute and the sounding of the last post were accorded by a contingent of the Manipur Rifles. Later, governor led the people in the offering floral tributes to the statues of Maharaj Gambhir Singh, Maidingu Narasingh and Sana Herachandra. He also led the observance of Tarpan offering and paid obeisance to the Dop Pala. MLAs addressing the observance, the governor said that Manipur's history, while marked by glory, also endured profound suffering during the Burmese occupation of 1819-1826, remembered as Chahitaret Khuntakpa. He noted that this period of devastation threatened the very survival of the kingdom, but also gave rise to exceptional leadership in Maharaja Gambhir Singh, whose courage and unity of purpose inspired a determined struggle for freedom. Governor added that Maharaja Gambhir Singh's legacy extended beyond military victory to visionary statesmanship, culminating in international recognition of Manipur's sovereignty through the Treaty of Yandavo. He said the government is honoring this enduring legacy by protecting the Maharaja's Samadhi as a historical monument and by developing Langthabal Konungching as a center of heritage, learning and tourism, while urging citizens to remember the Maharaja not merely in ceremony but in spirit and to draw lasting inspiration from his courage, unity and unwavering commitment to the people of Manipur.
At the beginning of the 19th century, Manipur stood at critical crossroads. With unwavering determination and clarity of purpose, Maharaj Gambhir Singh undertook the formidable task of liberating the kingdom from foreign domination. With a small but resolute force of about 500 warriors, the legendary Manipur Levy, and with the support of his cousin Nara Singh, he launched a carefully planned campaign against a vastly superior power. Through courage, discipline and astute military strategy, they achieved what seemed impossible. In 1826, Manipur was liberated. This victory marked not only the end of occupation but also the rebirth of Manipuri spirit and the restoration of our collective self-respect. His role in the First Anglo-Burmese War and the subsequent Treaty of Yandabo in 1826 was of lasting significance. The treaty brought an end to Burmese aggression and secured international recognition of Manipur as a sovereign kingdom under his rule.
President of IPOM Y. Devadatta maintained the incompetence of the legislatures should not be blamed for the present situation, but rather the citizens who traded their voting rights for money. He made the statement during the closing ceremony of the month-long observance of National Reconsolidation Day by Indigenous Peoples Organization Manipur IPOM at Awangkuno, Mayai Lekai Sanabung, retired professor of Manipur University Naurem Joy Kumar, former president Federation of Civil Society Manipur Fox Thoidingjam Manihar, president of MPCM Haji Arapahat Tampak Mayum, and president of Palem Kumabam Jivanmala to grace the occasion as the main guest. Head of History Department Professor Gonmay Lalbin Lun Kabui and Assistant Professor Department of History Oriental College Oinam Daniel spoke as resource persons during the closing function. The attendees paid floral tributes to the portrait of Iningtho Chinglen Nondreng Khomba. Y. Devadatta further stated that the citizens should not be swayed away by money or any kind of gift during election, and electing visionaries leaders in vital to bring positive transformation in the state. Speaking on the observance, Advocate Y. Devadatta highlighted that the month-long observance of the National Reconsolidation Day is being organized by IPOM to honor the bravery of the forefathers from both hill and valley regions who fought against the Awa soldiers during the 7 years devastation.
Legislature oibase ain sembani ko tasengodi legislature aibsi lailasu yam heiba lailasu heibi mathak tam laisu khangba adu mi sungduna legislature se paiga dauneba hojiksina sanabi amoina paisa pairaga thika toragadi paisa pairagadi masi emil lepe yare habi kanom da sanagareba pura laga corruption da iroiraga laga paisa pairaba mi singa se aikoi gi miam sina yae bojiksi yam luruse aduna aikoi miam sina lamdam sida karu makhali awun ma proxai taragadi aikoi legislature singa sida taina bi mote isa isa se taina seba hoji yingbi hoji aikoi PR na tabra gyaman da daba aduma phiwam da khoji hoji leiri niko leirise ado hoji praja kari haige boji hura laga karakba hura laga pesa parak missing se masi bole phana na ba muisibu meyangi phamba thakda thangan na gi wakhal leiri gaidi aikoi sigumba PR na tabra khang da ba gyaman da da simba chaotic keno se sigumba phiwam se si aikoi sigumba sama adum lakhine ni hainingi aduna masi miyam na gyan tabi usini.
The Manipur College Alumni Association jointly organized a program by paying floral tributes at the Samadhi of Maidingu Gambhir Singh at Langtabald and at Manipur College, Imphal, to observe the death anniversary of Maidingu Gambhir Singh. On this day, in remembrance of the courageous unsung heroes of Manipur known as the Manipur Levy, which no longer exist, who safeguarded the pride and dignity of the land from foreign aggression, floral tributes were offered and paid respect. President of the Alumni Association and a former member of the Human Rights Commission, N.G. Nongyai, stated that taking advantage of the internal conflicts over the throne, Burma launched a war against Manipur between 1819 and 1826, resulting in Manipur remaining under Burmese rule for 7 years. Maidingu later gathered the scattered Manipuris and formed the Manipur Army. With British collaboration, efforts were made to overthrow the Burmese regime in Manipur, which led to the First Anglo-Burmese War 1824-1826. Burma was defeated, Manipur was liberated, and the Ningthi Tampak or Kabo Belly, measuring approximately 7,000 square miles, was restored to Manipur. Following the war, the Anglo-Burmese Treaty of Yandavo in 1826 formally recognized the independence of Manipur. However, under the Kabo Valley Agreement dated 9 January 1834, the British handed over the Kabo Valley to Burma, with Burma agreeing to pay Manipur a monthly compensation of 500 sikka. This payment was made continuously to Manipur and India from 1834 until 1952. In 1953, after a meeting between India Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru and Burmese Prime Minister U Nu in Imphal, the Kabo Valley was transferred to Burma and the payment of 500 sikka was discontinued. According to Article 368 of the Constitution of India, any change in India's territorial boundaries can only be met through an act of parliament, and the Prime Minister alone does not have the authority to alter such boundaries. Considering socio-economic changes over time, the present value of 500 silver coins will now amount to approximately rupees 80,000 crore. He further stated that if the budget allocated by the Government of India to Manipur from 1949 to 2025 is calculated and compared with the present value of the Kabobeli compensation, it will show an overall loss, making it clear that Manipur has not received even a single rupee in benefit from the Government of India up to the present day. MP Dr. Angomcha Bibola Koijam emphasized the need for a popular, people-backed government, adding that greater development will follow once such a government is formed. He made the statement today during the observance of the 192nd death anniversary of Iningtho Gambhir Singh, where he offered floral tributes at the statue of Gambhir Singh, Narasingha and Hera Chandra located at Langthabal. Speaking on the sideline, PM Bimol further stated that holding election in the current scenario is the best option. Instead of allowing bureaucrats who are unfamiliar with Manipur to govern the state, it is preferable to have a government supported by the people. He stressed that development should begin immediately after the formation of the government. Once the government is in place, key issues such as NRC, drug control and illegal immigration can be addressed. He also expressed his hope that the central government appoints leaders who prioritize the welfare of the state rather than focusing solely on election considerations.
Kuki kamu na cetho hey bimol MP nanai park na kilometer chatruk ke yankhai batang le da irian jana gyan ta na swing da di leyu thola kanu buffer zone se accept tau bai na cetho le ba alai da mai tai misa kamu khona na mateng pang na trama tau da na ngang na khota na thamba gi marui na moi gi kamu da yaw ba moi na thak pa kamu na ngang ni ko iram dam si da buffer zone bam thamjale changang de so khang ni ne sidha ge ra thagat ke da tau da bai thau di dum tau ne Habuk tahu tu state level tu sabana sana thugai rakan. Bobi cultivation mesti kini nang inganu khumbe kha tanda daga cyclone mesti na thab. Manipur police tang bhi aga tu ripara posting mesti officer. Adu ki state ki legitimation haan recover tahu tu bida kada jadi core issue immigration core issue in tahu lesi kari no ba. Amu sebenarnya ingat kadi sitara kanda. Core issue cai ramai na. Core issue cai benda te kana na tahu tu mung khanda dah benda.
Liklam Ngakpa, an organization based in Delhi, has written to President Draupadi Murmu demanding strict action against perpetrators acting to sabotage the peace process in Manipur. The memorandum also addressed to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. The memorandum Liklam Ngakpa urged the President for her intervention and demanded the Government of India to take immediate steps to identify, apprehend and prosecute the perpetrators to ensure the safety of all citizens. Further, it urged the Government of India to immediately open the national highways, which are the only lifelines of the state. Continued blockage of this highway violates the rule of law, disrupts essential supplies and threatens public safety and national unity. Lawful order must be restored without further delay, it said. It also urged the Government of India to accelerate construction under railway projects for improvement in connectivity. Veteran politician Okram Joy alleged that by imposing a buffer zone in Manipur, the Prime Minister and Home Minister of India have taken several measures that threaten to divide the state. As a result, following 7 years of devastation and 200 years after Manipur's independence, the state is now facing a second wave of turmoil. He added that it is uncertain how long this situation will persist. Between 1819 and 1825, Manipur endured immense suffering under foreign invasion. On the occasion of the 200th anniversary of these events and in remembrance of the sacrifices of the forefathers as well as 1976 commemoration of the king's efforts and the valor of the people, a grand tribute was paid to the heroes who defended the kingdom. The program was held at the memorial site of Iningtho Gambhir Singh in Langthabal on the 192nd death anniversary of the king, also marking the 7 years of devastation. During the ceremony, former Chief Minister Radhabinod Khoijam, veteran politician Okram Joy Kumar, acting chairperson of the Manipur Human Rights Commission, Advocate Khaidem Mani, Minister L. Jayant Kumar, various MLAs, social activists R.K. Sanayaima, and other dignitaries and members of the public paid floral tributes to the King Gambhir Singh, remembering his courage and leadership. Veteran politician Okram Joy alleged that by imposing a buffer zone in Manipur, restricting movement to Meitei community, the government of India is attempting to create divisions. He claimed that the buffer zone favors the Kuki community while marginalizing the Meiteis. He further stated that Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah of India are responsible for taking steps that threatened the unity of Manipur and are undermining the efforts of those working for peace and development in the state.
Manipur se awang lomda khar chalaga swaida moirang bok chalaga akoi changbe ate maramdi buffer zone lai si kana na sembano Bharat ki home minister oiba Amit Shah Bharat ki prime minister oiba Narendra Modi na semba buffer zone ne kana na kuki na buffer zone semngambra aduna tae Manipuru maset tugai na banga si di Bharat sarkar na lalong kaya da akoi ki phuru akoi ki kanglo akoi ki jati ase mut phiba yabagi Makai the Sanjal Pase, quick 5 Unarabo Pone. Manipur Santi Porpa Palalibadi, Nasi Paliva Baro, Sarkani, a take an after the thing. Masi Mafan Masida, Lan Tatra Leva Asit Wainava, Leva Asimunavasu, Baro Sarkani. Segumba, Kininga, but Tanzasida, I koi Ire Park, Iram the Masida Pokiva, I could losing ba, landing Puren. Mayangi Masawi, Baquina. The Minali Top 5 was there. I quit the same me Oivagi. Sajat Nen, a quina, low someday. I could give Leva as he can never, I could give Lucinga, my arm lady, I don't city, Leva as in a sea or Kanda, Moina Subjana Leva as he can never get down low, the Hagsti, Aina Amok, my arm down, so my arm from the warning.
Former Chief Minister Radhabinod Khoijam, along with several eminent individuals, led an oath-taking ceremony affirming their commitment to prevent any turmoil in the state. A sit-in protest was held today condemning the bomb attack at MS Elidas fuel station petrol pump in Moirang Thana Lekai by 2 miscreants on Thursday. The protest was organized by women folk of Moirang Thana Lekai, Youth Unity Club and local Meirapaibis at the petrol pump complex. A woman protester spoke to media to strongly condemn the incident, terming it as an act of cowardice. Denouncing the act of terror in residential areas, she appealed to those concerned to stop such violence and further called on to announce the motive behind yesterday's attack.
Akoi masel punchina bagi wakhalonchi gitongana nathai thamakanda magi asoba tanaraga mana toba thabakuna asumba mani hana khallakanda akoi masel machet taningai oiba mawongi masak oibase akoi mama ama oina yamna nungaijadaba amakhak oi masima phongdokpusu amaromda akoi ki adu phongdoktabasu yaraktaba phibam noira akanda aikoina masi tohonbiganu masi tawbiganu akoi unity oisi haiba wafamase thamjage aduna matungda sugumba aki tujung piba Asi tohon biganu haibo phamase mayam sigi mahut sinjarakanda aina thamjabani.
Endorsing the ongoing strike of all Manipur VDF Welfare Association, Thawal District VDF Welfare Association organized a sit-in protest at Hayal Labuk playground today, pressing the government to deliberate their demands. The protest, which showed participation over 1,400 VDF personnel, displayed different placards. Vice President of the Thawal District VDF Welfare Association, L. Suresh, lamented on the government for ignoring what they call legitimate demands and underlined that the VDFs are finding it difficult to sustain their families with their current salaries.
Hozgi matamda Palestine taraga sangwasina yung pubang amagtaba dagi ay imong manugi family gi awat padana masar oirakpa duga isa isu phoba miwona semang amagtawgi filmda ekoi ngasi awaba kayama no makang thengnarakpa duga red zone area na singbada Manipur gi loina odrada ekoi chokba tholang lawrga leiribe khoise ngasidi amdom pendong stack se koi changsalaga leiribani laiba January gi tang khoi taraga manga phogi manungda ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛꯇ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯗꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯊꯪꯅꯕ ꯇꯥꯡ 13 ꯑꯣꯜ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯁꯟꯗꯦ ꯀꯃꯤꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯠꯌꯦꯡ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯠꯀꯗꯕ ꯃꯥꯔꯆ ꯔꯦꯂꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯊꯧꯕꯥꯜꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯒꯅꯤ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯗꯤꯃꯥꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯊꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯊꯕꯛꯇ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯅꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯄꯨꯛꯅꯤꯡ ꯆꯤꯡꯁꯤꯟꯖꯔꯤ
All India BSNL Pensioners Association Manipur District under the aegis of Forum of Civil Pensioners Association staged a sit-in demonstration against the Pension Validation Act in front of BSNL Imphal office complex today. Pensioner Mutum Kula spoke to media to inform that the protest is organized to denounce the alleged decision of Government of India to terminate the pensions of around 40 lakh BSNL pensioners. He said the protest aims to highlight the grievances which the families of the BSNL pensioners will face if the government terminates their pension. President of the association, Kumalambam Vasudev, also condemned the introduction of 3 new pension schemes.
Pension hana pension scheme amakatang lerambado scheme je ohum tole aduna asigi strike asi all India ko inda tobani aduna akoi Manipur district ki oina asi akoi tawjabani
elmu pension pita tar aina buji kari thabu shuru ni aina hajiri subada kanasu aibu hajiri da happy roi aduna pension ji kak taragadi waga do mayam ji ki khalaga koi Delhi da level leader singam tanar matungda ngasi akoi thabak se sina hogdokani mathang da ju mathang lakani.
Deputy Commissioner of Bishnupur, Puja Ilangbam, along with Commandant of 8 Battalion CRPF, Anil Kumar Ram, and renowned football coach Potsambam Ranadi, today inaugurated a football training camp for internally displaced children at the Mini Secretariat Complex, Bishnupur. The 3-month-long training camp is being organized by the District Administration, Bishnupur, in association with 8 Battalion CRPF and in sponsored by NHIDCL. A total of 35 children will receive football training under the guidance of international and national level certified coaches, including Potsambam Ranadi. Speaking at the chief guest at the inaugural function, DC Puja Ilangbam stated that the camp is a foundational step towards producing skilled footballers who can represent the state and at the national and the international level. She urged the participating children to demonstrate their potential and enthusiasm so that the coaches can identify and nurture their talents to help them reach greater heights. The DC encouraged the children to make full use of the opportunities and learn as much as possible from the coaches. The DC also thanked the NHIDCL and 8 Battalion CRPF for the support in organizing such training camp for internally displaced children. As part of the inaugural program, football jersey and boots were distributed to the children. National level footballers from Manipur were also present to encourage and inspire the young trainees. Cine Actors Guild Manipur organized Film Forum Manipur's Cine Off Day at Manipur Press Club today. The function was marked by a panel discussion on contextualizing the role of Film Forum Manipur and its constituent bodies, with Chairman Film Forum Kagebam Kuleshwar and President Cine Actors Guild Manipur Katrimayum Kishore as the presidium members. The function, attended by members of 12 constituent bodies of the forum, deliberated on the amending the forum's constitution and on means for its members to strictly abide by it. Speaking on the occasion, Vice President of Film Forum, Ningthaujam Joy Bidria, said that the function is organized to develop a unique identity for films of the state amidst the emerging trend in cinema and to showcase the uniqueness to the audience.
खुशी याम अपिक फुरुप निना असोंगी मेनलैंड इंडिया की बॉलीवुड की और हॉलीवुड की फिल्म सिंगसिता की कितंग नाथाई नबा अखोसे अखोगी पोट अम लिखत नबा होना जबने कोन हिंदी फिल्म येंगुरगा हिंदी फिल्म को मानना नमखलागदे फनाम फजसनो मदु मानब कवे ओरिजिनल नते मानब कवे याम बजगरे मदु फिल्म दो अद हिंदी फिल्म को चामन नम हरगदी याररोय Ana ekhoi pot Hindi film mandaba tasengna idi pamjade paisa yam tingna Bangkok da or Dubai da chatlaga isai ama namuba Manali da chatlaga namuba Sikkim da chatlaga Dauki Lake da chatlaga namuba masina kaisu akhoi da film da kaisu hengala oina khanjei akhoi gi route tagi Dr. Kamal na hairam balai ara pada chatraga su akhoi gi Chandra Nadi Turen se napi sing do haido manung de sing chen mani kai na haibiram ba khomba sumba si akhoi gi literature di oiraga su akhoi gi stamadu akhoi gi mindset da sangaga ababa film am kothok cha hanningi madu gi damgutane akhoi na ngasi tawjadis.
A combined team of security forces DRI officers arrested 2 drug smugglers during an operation conducted in the area between Makot village and Singhat in Chudachandpur district. 4.3 kilograms of heroin powder contained in 320 soft cases, 1 4-wheeler Bolero bearing registration number MN01S1618 and 1 2-wheelers Bajaj Adventure bearing registration number DL10SH3331 were seized from their possession. Further, a case has been taken up by the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence for further investigation. The 15th Rongmei Day, organized by the Rongmei Naga Council Manipur RNCM, was celebrated today at the multi-purpose hall Longmei Part 3, Nonne District Headquarters. The program began with the hosting of the Rongmei flag by President of RNCM KC Savio. The history and formation of the Rongmei Naga Council were highlighted by founding President of the RNCM, Thautun Bui Pamei. He also appealed to Rongmei civil society leaders to remain neutral and avoid political bias. Speaking at the event, advisor of RNCM and former Vice President of Naga Ho Gaingam Gangmei said that an inferiority complex has hindered progress in many fields. He stressed the need for patriotism and the protection of land and natural resources, adding that RNCM is the apex body and foundation of the Rongmei community. He urged the younger generation to understand the difference between an apex body and common platforms of civil organization and to strengthen the organizational structure of RNCM. Addressing the gathering, RNCM President KC Savio called upon the people to celebrate Rongmei Day as a day of pride, marking the recognition of the Rongmei as a scheduled tribe. He said the Rongmei are a vibrant community in Manipur and urged unity across regions and zones. With the aim of spreading awareness about the conservation of the Amur falcons, the Guagram Youth Club on Friday organized a volleyball tournament at Gurugram village in Tamenglong district. The event was held as part of ongoing conservation efforts in line with the Convention on Migratory Species of Wild Animals CMS signed by India and other member countries at Bonn, Germany. Under the leadership of the PCCF and HOAF, Anurag Bhajpai, the Tamenglong Forest Division has been actively promoting awareness and compassion towards the protection of both resident and migratory wildlife in the biodiversity-rich district. The volleyball tournament was organized under the initiative of Tamenglong District Forest Officer Karibam Hitler. The tournament also marked the successful migration of 3 satellites tagged Amur falcons, which were released from the Chwechulan roosting site on November 8, 2025. As of January 1, 2026, Apapang has reached Zimbabwe, Alang is in Botswana, while Ahu has become inactive. Phase 2 of satellites transmitter tagging of Amur falcons is being carried out by the Forest Department of Manipur in collaboration with the Wildlife Institute of India, Dehradun. A civic action program was organized by Commandant Company 157 Battalion of Central Reserve Police Force CRPF under the aegis of IGP Manipur and Nagaland Sector CRPF at Ningtokong Public Ground in Bishnupur District. It was stated that the program aimed at supporting community development and to improve access to clean and safe drinking water. As part of the program, water tanks were distributed for the benefits of the local population. A total total of 48 water tanks of 300 litre each were given to the people of Ningthokong and surrounding village, Bishnupur. The program was inaugurated by Chairperson Ningthokong Municipal Council, Laishram Ibungo, who graced the occasion as the chief guest. The event was also attended by Commandant 157 Battalion CRPF Arun Kumar, DC 157 Battalion CRPF Monis Kumar, Assistant Commandant Samundra Singh Maharania, Assistant Commandant Devendra Kumar, Assistant Commandant Sanjay Kumar Thakur, and SHO Bishnupur Police Station Kogendro Singh. Assam Rifles organized a community event, a day with company commander at Daidimjang village in None district to strengthen ties with the local population. The initiative saw turnout of 150 students along with teachers, parents and local civil society organizations representative from Kaupum Valley. The event commenced with hosting a national flag and singing of national anthem, following by a variety of cultural and athletic activities. There was a traditional dance competition, a painting competition based on Vande Mataram theme, tug of war and sack races. Attendees were also treated to a performance by Assam Rifles Jazz Band. Well, before we close, the headlines once again. 192nd death anniversary of Maharaj Gambhir Singh commemorated at his memorial site. Governor A.K. Bhalla exhorts all to remember Maharaj Gambhir in spirit to draw lasting inspiration from his courage, unity, and unwavering commitment to people of Manipur. MP Bimol calls for people-backed popular government, assures a statewide development when government is formed. And Liklam urges President, Prime Minister to take stern action against perpetrators disrupting peace in state. Well, that was all in today's English News Bulletins. Thank you for joining with us. Have a good night.